Hi.
Yup, how are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
Good, good. Same. Okay, let's get right into it, my friend.
Okay.
Share your screen. Let's bring this up real
Okay.
quick here. How are your games been?
Um, it depends on the day. Like when I'm not free, I win my games. When
Okay.
I'm free, like on Friday, I made it like a long session for like six
Yeah.
or seven games in a row.
Yep.
I lost all of them.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like that. Don't worry. As long as the most important thing is that you're taking away, right? You're really
Yeah.
kind of learning in those moments through, and not just learning how to shoot, but learning how to um use the tools that I've taught you to develop it. That's really what it's for, to play a lot. So winning or losing, not that big of a deal. Just watch it, put your stream on. Okay, just give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, cool. So I don't have a camera on today, so just letting you know.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna just
Okay.
be POV.
Mm-mm. Oh, I didn't say Team Liquid. Okay. Mhm.
You're in queue, right?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah. Just making sure. So let's try to focus more on also when you play, more on like a consistent role. Like don't just play like anything with me. Just kind of like focus on the agent or the role you really want to get good at.
Oh, you mean this session
Yeah, yeah.
or like when I play even my own?
No, no. With me. And then when you play with your own, you can kind of like branch off and fill and play other agents.
Okay. So which one you want me to play today?
It's up to
Like you
you.
can choose.
No, no, no.
Okay.
You choose. You decide on what you feel like you're gonna play the most in the next, whatever weeks or so.
Mm,
I don't know why you're
I
lagging.
fell. That's why I don't know. Um, I'm laggy.
Yeah, a little bit. It's fine. It's fine.
Um,
Seems okay.
let me let me change the stream settings. Um, it's 720 FPS. Should I
Yeah.
make it less?
No, no, it's fine. It's fine. I think it was only lagging when you're loading in.
Oh, okay. Okay. Um, let's focus on smokes today.
Sure.
No, we can play double smokes here, and Viper can be like SNT. But maybe he's gonna pick SNT. So are you going to the Masters or no?
It's here where I live in Toronto,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
I
didn't
know.
I didn't go. I don't know if I'm gonna go, to be honest, cause um,
Is it
th-
far from you? Like,
no, it's probably like 30
take time.
minutes away, but
Oh,
you have to pay for like the days and the weekend. It's pretty expensive. I was like, bro, like I might as well just watch it at home for free, Like, what's the point? Like if they had a
so you
pass,
get
like a tick, like one price ticket, right? Like $300 for the whole event, I would have bought it. But it's like you gotta pay for the days, the week, the Swiss stage, playoff stage. It's like all different prices, right? So it's like, what the hell?
oh, okay.
They want my money.
But
Like fuck that.
so there is there a ticket for like the Swiss stage and ticket for the
Yeah, yeah.
knockouts, or
There's
they're
there's
like
tickets
oh
for group stage, Swiss stage. Yeah, just you have to keep buying the tickets. So I was like, fuck that. Like I want to just pay one price and just go for the whole weekend.
yeah,
Even
yeah,
even if
again
I
you're
get
very
bad
diff
seats, like or like whatever. I'm at the back, like, but you know, yeah, it's so dumb.
Oh, they're playing 3 duelists in attack.
Okay,
Ah,
that's fine.
hello team. Oh, you can play Viper
Oh
anyways.
fuck
You
yeah,
can play double
you're
team.
lagging.
Oh yeah, I'm lagging.
Nah, you took my smokes, bro. Piss.
I can hear him.
Cover going out.
Oh, I'm lagging so hard.
Last player
Not
standing.
sure.
Way layman. Maybe I should restart. Oh no.
You definitely need to kill her there, the Waylay.
Yeah, but I was lagging.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're right.
One enemy
Enemy
remaining.
kill.
Spike planted.
Should tell her that he's one shot.
He's 50, I'm doing 50. Kitchen?
Oh.
Let's see.
Their
That's sure.
clove returns from death, yet natural balance is preserved.
So one thing I'll say is that
Who's that?
Omen is not the best pick on this map. He's only played in pro play on this map when there's two smokes, like Viper and the Omen, on the same team.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Just keep that in mind. So it's definitely not like a long-term viable thing to always play Omen on this
Okay.
map. It's definitely
Yeah, I know. I just picked smokes like a
Okay.
rule, but I didn't want to
Yeah.
play clove.
Omen is definitely better than Clove on this map, but still.
Cover going out.
They pushed already.
Yep.
Last
Take
player
one, man.
standing. Spike planted.
Oh, there is no combs.
Remember what worked in the past.
Alright, can we start coming, guys?
Good. I like that from you. Telling them guys, let's talk a little bit.
No one responding.
Yeah, that's fine.
Time for a field test.
Jet mid. Pushing B.
Shadows traveling.
I'm gonna get them mid.
I think you fight B main here.
Oh, the ones that I am the only smoker here.
Spike planted.
Controlling.
Enemy spotted. B.
Okay, push up a bit, throw your smokes down.
Shadows traveling.
You have one more smoke, throw it on the bomb. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So throw it on the bomb right here.
Yet cover going out.
Oh, bad one.
It's fine, fine.
One enemy remaining.
Diffusing, guys. Cover.
Nice.
Spike is diffused.
You see why it's important to I would
Keep yourself together.
smoke the bomb a little bit more forward. But yeah, it was fine. It worked out, so
No, I
big-
mean the other one.
Yeah,
The
that
other
was
smoker.
good. I
This one
smoked
was
there
bad.
too. Yeah, I smoked there too.
Okay.
It's hard for them to come in when you smoke like that. They have to come through yellow.
Yeah. Let me leave this shield. Why they stacking A? Maybe.
Who knows? Mid.
Multiple enemies A.
One
Cover
mid.
going
Oh
out.
yeah. Up is strong. Up is strong. One mid. One mid.
Shadows traveling.
It's a misclick. They don't have a sense.
One tier
One
left.
mid. One mid. Oh, no.
Spike down. Attacker spawn.
Ooh.
105
Nice try.
silver. 105 silver. One mid. One tube.
I think it's a little bit too greedy to continue to fight the Sova.
What should I do? Like go back B?
Yeah, you just talk a little bit.
Last
I
player
should have killed
standing.
him.
Cause yeah, I do believe that too. I think you should have killed him if you are gonna fight him, which you almost did.
Spike planted.
A little unlucky, but once you kill the whaler, just come back, back to B main, like left. You just kept swinging.
Nowhere to run!
Oh,
okay.
oh, this guy just ran into the ult. Okay.
Mhm.
I
Okay,
got your
nice try.
back. Just
That was a good flank. I like the
in
flank.
the front.
Thought process was good.
That's right. But they don't have SNT, so the flanking them should be a good idea.
Yeah,
But
it is. It is. It is a good
I went
idea.
back and no one told me. Like no one told me they're not executing. They're not doing anything. So I'm just playing on the minimap and my ears.
This is gonna be fun.
Should I help? I'm-
Get out of my way!
Shadows traveling.
Enemy spotted A.
Just is going.
Yup, Claire, what's up? What's up?
Wait. I whipped.
All good.
That's done.
Waylay mid.
Recalling my bot.
40 Waylay kitchen.
One enemy remaining.
Chillin'. Same. Nice. I'm just doing coaching. Got 2 sessions today.
Turn out.
Just wait, guys. Someone anchor A. Someone anchor A.
Thirty seconds left.
Good job.
Spike is mid.
This place is nice, but not nice enough to die in. Let's win and get out of here.
I need this. Thank you.
Thanks. Any comments? Any?
No, I think that round was decent. Good thought processes. A little unlucky you got killed there.
It's just they don't fake, so we don't have to default.
Yeah.
So, that's it. Like
You
I
can
can
continue to take space, but switch it
Yeah.
up. Don't always go down mid or B main. Do it from A sometimes. Stuff like that.
I think one mid. One mid. I heard one.
So I would clear it.
Cover going out.
Enemy spotted.
For sure.
We're going B.
Cover going out.
Top side.
I know.
Spike planted.
Initiated.
My ultimate is ready.
Is he kitchen?
Disappear. Not ready yet.
Smoking.
Shadows traveling.
Area's clear.
Stay in sight.
Last player standing.
Oh, nice try.
They didn't wait me. They didn't wait me.
I mean, what is there to wait for?
They wait me just to kill one or two before defusing.
You smoked it though. The for them to get on the bomb is the right play. Like they're covered, like you right. But my issue is that you should have pushed that smoke on default there on mid site on B. When I was like top site, and you're like, I know, yeah, no. Mid
Oh, the
site.
one,
yeah, on nest. You should have walked through that to kill him, but you got scared. And then the guy pushed Snowman and killed your teammate because of that. You should have tried to just kill him right
Good
away.
one? Oh, good one. Oh, okay.
He went top side into Snowman and then you killed your teammate. The whaler.
Shadows traveling.
Just go flank, just flank, just definitely. Just like, oh, okay.
It's fine. Good communication there.
Fire in that hole!
Enemy
Oh,
spotted A. Enemy spotted.
Blinding.
Oh,
okay.
Spike planted.
The move.
Don't go
Wait and see
too
with me,
far
wait,
back.
wait.
You're
what's
running
the-
away. Why are you running away? You just killed him.
Cover going out.
Last player standing.
3 kills.
One enemy remaining.
my turn.
No.
One enemy remaining.
Not sure.
Oh. What?
So there, you need to make a choice, right? That 2v1, you
I
killed
didn't
it.
want to fight. Oh, if I killed way late, I would have won. Like before.
Yeah,
Oh,
obviously, but after you whiffed on the whaler there, that 2v1 when the club ulted, you had to make a decision. Am I gonna go left or right? You just TP'd there and stayed there, right? You're waiting at
Oh.
the club ult, I understand that, but you should have at least tried to kill that whaler or make a play. Like, go towards screens or rafters. But you kind of just, you were a little bit too scared. They're
Waiting.
burning time, they're wasting time. That's what they want you to do, is to run away. Or die.
Shadows traveling.
Wait, wait,
Enemy spotted A.
they're out. Mm.
Good. Pick up the gun. Those smokes down.
Saw you. On the left, on the left, on the left. Close left.
Party's over.
Pick them up.
Cover going out.
Smoking one, I'm gonna smoke spike.
Enemy tag.
Shadows traveling. Stealing sight.
Whiffed. Ah. Too mean.
There they are.
I think that smoke is not, this smoke right here is not good.
Where's the spike? Oh, they didn't plant.
No,
Oh,
they
I thought
didn't.
planted.
No.
Yeah, I thought they planted.
Yeah, you gotta be aware that they planted or not. They weren't plant. I was kind of confused. Flash is decent. I like the flash. I like the flash there. A little unlucky. Whaley still has dash.
30 seconds left.
And also, I don't think you, bro. You flash. She's
planted.
darted, and she runs away, right? And you're just running. You're swinging maze. And
No,
she
that was there too.
No,
That's
bro, you're running maze and then you're just swinging and the Waylay can hear you the whole time. You gotta kind of work it a little bit, as in isolate the angles. You're just running into him, and then you crouch spraying, and then you're saying whiff. Like, but the problem wasn't even you whiffing. The problem was the way you took the fight. You're swinging maze. He's there, and you're just swinging, swing, running. Like, he can hear you fighting him, right? So he's just ready for you. If anything, you just silently walk that way, or you run, and then you stop before you're about to peek him, or he's about to peek you. To throw him off a little bit.
Strike at their weak points. If one link breaks, the rest will follow.
Turret out.
Let's try to be a little bit more aggressive. Okay, we're just being too reactionary. They go A, we start rotating. They go B, just take some space. Even if you die, doesn't matter. Let's try our best.
Dip mid.
Enemy spotted mid.
Oops, I gotta change that. Sorry. That's not, that's not his stuff.
Go.
One more.
Enemy spotted B.
There's one more mid. One more mid. One more mid.
Planting B. So just keep walking.
Spike planted.
Kitchen.
One enemy remaining.
Smoke it.
Kitchen,
Smoke the
kitchen,
bomb.
kitchen.
Smoke the bomb. Smoke the bomb.
Cover going out.
So. Yep, smoke the bomb and get on it. Just tap it or stick. I would get on it. Nice. Sorry, I was muted. I was telling you to smoke the bomb.
Oh.
Right as soon as you killed him, I was like, smoke the bomb, but I was muted. Sorry. And then you did it. You did it by yourself, but a little bit slow. As soon as you kill that Sova, smoke the bomb because where's the race? I know, you know. Where?
I know he's kitchen.
Right. So
Only
then
hot enough for me.
the play is to just immediately smoke and then tap it to get a reaction from him, get him to come out of kitchen, or you can even stick it there, half stuff like that.
I'll just make pressure, you mean?
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what it is. It's making pressure by you smoking the bomb, him not knowing you if you're sticking it in the smoke out, and then he's got to make a play to find that info. He's got to go in the smoke.
Okay.
It's a chess game. It's a chess game.
So that's mid.
Shadows traveling.
Go run A, and clear mid and run A.
Last player standing.
1v5.
Spike planted.
Three killed.
Nice
No! Ah!
try. Nice try. Good shots. I think you rotated way too late. I told you, run A, clear
Yeah,
mid
run.
means run. You're fucking walking the whole way. Run.
Did I run white clearing?
Yeah, you. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just. Well, you know what I mean. I'm not saying run out mid with your knife out, but like vigilant, like run, get to mid, clear it quickly, and then start running again. But you just
okay.
walk the whole way, so it's like, bro, like, you're a little bit late. I don't understand. Your teammates all
Get out of
died
my
too,
way.
but still. So here, let's run,
Cover going out.
run A.
I'm gonna go support them.
Okay.
They're here. Why?
Oh, they're
run
going
A?
B. I thought they were going A.
Oh yeah.
Spotted B.
What? What? How he didn't die?
You have a smoke.
Shadows traveling.
I'm at
One
19.
enemy
Mid.
remaining.
Get mid.
Garage.
Stealing sight.
Guess my guess.
Flawless.
Nice, good run.
Great job.
Why I said run A? I thought the knife was on A. That was my bad. Did not see.
Knife.
It was on.
Oh, you mean the KO's?
Yeah, yeah.
Last
I thought it was.
round in the
He
half.
threw it A, but it was
Spend
B.
everything.
That's why I said run A.
Keep
Yeah,
nothing.
Didn't even see.
Turret out.
Decent round. You had. I think you could use your utility a little bit more there. Like throw the flash, throw the second smoke down, stuff like that.
I saw. Oh, this wasn't here. So the other side. Oh, I can ult their spawn, but someone
Yep.
always blame it here. So maybe he can hear me. I don't know.
You could even do it in the corner of A side spawn, like not where you ping top spawn, but like to the
Here?
to the left, to the
Here?
left, to the left, left, more left. Yeah, that corner, like there.
They can hear me. Oh, they can't.
If they're on build, they can't really hear you. To the right, to the right.
Oh, they didn't hear me.
We're safe.
Goes right. Goes right. Goes right.
One enemy
Nice.
remaining. You had your fun. Spike down A.
Yeah.
One enemy remaining.
If I died here, I would have.
I think he's mid. He's mid, 100%, or
Yeah, I
he's
think
B.
so, yeah.
Cause he just flying. Oh, yeah, bomb. Yeah, bomb. Bomb done.
Yeah, we have bomb.
Area's clear.
Oh, I'm gonna watch Raptors. I'm watching Raptors. I'll just make sure.
Blinding.
Nice, good play. So, why I told you to TP there was so that way the mid guy won't really check you. You know, if you TP right here, right? Like the mid guy's just gonna turn around and kill you. So
Oh yes, yes, yeah.
and it worked out. The guy didn't even and you asked like, oh, can they hear me? I'm like, oh no, if they're on belt, they can't really hear you from that spot. So and that's what happened. Look at the way like she just jumped down. Didn't even know you're there. You just killed her. So
Nice ult. So I didn't know this. Like I didn't know
yeah,
this.
it was a pretty good ult. It was a pretty good ult. So work on your protocol, work on your planning, your IGLing.
Okay.
Okay, and make a call, manage them, store
Now?
information. No, not now, but you know, just
Oh yeah, I'm gonna start
overall.
from it.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
I'll keep them
Know what their
quiet.
setup is, stuff like that.
Here.
Oh, one above. Okay. Great kill. I'm smoking, guys.
Cover going out. One
I
suppressed.
don't know.
Yeah, rotate, rotate, rotate.
Clover raise here. Clover raise here. Go away. Go be clear. Be clear. Clover raise here.
Yep,
I'm gonna be sneaky.
sure. Just throw a smoke down before you go.
Yeah,
Snowman or
push
top
it,
site.
then
Snowman or
yeah,
top
yeah.
site. The one I showed you before.
Shadows traveling.
I
No.
have one. I have one.
No, I'm talking. Yeah, I'll show you after. Ah, actually, that one's okay.
One enemy remaining.
Nice, good job. Okay,
I
so
was watching the map and I didn't see.
yeah,
was watching
I
the
think
map.
I would like you to actually smoke top
Act
site
on my
there
intel.
over
Don't give them
snowman with the
time
one
to
smoke.
process.
If you're
Yeah.
gonna do snowman, I think
Oh,
best
you mean
the-
here to one way, here and here.
yeah,
Oh,
the one that's connected like there is probably better.
Oh.
Like you can choose to do top site nest or snowman front snowman, not the one you threw, but the one connected to backside. But I think that one was fine too because why is because we knew the site was free, so they could take space backside and you know what I mean. So that smoke wasn't
Yeah.
too bad. I think it was fine actually.
Oh, I didn't know this smoke actually did to me about it. They pushed. They're pushing.
Not really pushing.
why
Not
did
really
they go-
pushing. Gotta
Not
be
pushing, going back,
gotta
going
be
back.
more aware.
Enemy spotted B.
Why no one break the dart? Okay, did he smoke himself? Okay, smoking guys.
Good.
Cover going out. Cover going out.
Any smoke I think? No.
Reloading.
I'm covering you, I'm covering you, Killjoy, from
What's
you
the
guys.
flank?
Reloading.
Flank. One
Yeah,
flank.
yeah. So
Auf
Enemy
Wiedersehen.
tag.
a few problems are. This is the time that snowman smoke is bad. Why? Is because we don't have the site. We don't know. The guy, they can just peek from backside. You gotta smoke right where his cross, right here where he is, right under him to the left. I'll show you after when I get a close on him. Okay.
You mean where? Here?
Like snowman,
Down, we start.
but connected to mid site. So right there, but below. Ping a lower. Ping lower. Ping lower. Yep, right there. So smoke there when you take the site like that. The round prior, it was okay to smoke snowman deeper like you did because we had all of it. But when we don't know, it's best to smoke the second ping, the lower one. So that way they can't peek from back sight, right? That's what was happening. They're
Yeah.
swinging from back sight because you didn't cover it off. You didn't cut it off. And then also, gotta watch the flank. There's 4 people watching.
He spammed me through smoke.
Yeah, all good. But yeah, so let's focus on that last round real quick. Last note,
Yeah.
just you gotta look.
Here. Oh,
Remember when you're yellow and then you're looking to help the guy planning, but there's already
Okay.
2-3 guys looking that way. Let you watch flank just for that split second, because you would have killed that waylay and not died, right? That's the difference.
There-
Of
There
you.
was a turn, that's why I didn't lock like
I'm
But
not.
when you
I'm
went
not
to-
talking about this round, bro. I'm talking about last round when on B, on yellow, when you got killed by a classic. By the
Yeah,
way,
yeah.
by
yeah,
the way,
there
like-
was a turn. Yes, there was
Yeah.
a turn, but he went too far. That's why it wasn't activated.
Scanning ahead.
No, there was no turret. Or if there was, it broke. So you had to look. You have to look flank. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
Right?
okay, yeah.
And did your Jet and Sova were looking sight. So what's the point of you looking there too? They don't need you to look. Watch their back. So you gotta be a little
Oh.
bit more aware in that scenario. Not the last round where you went A, where you went B.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So
B.
just
Okay.
keep that in mind. I'm not really saying anything about it. It's just you shouldn't be dying there. You should have just held and then killed a Waylay and not get killed by a classic. Because they don't need you to peek. There's already 3 people holding the same angle. So
I have money.
I need
So
this.
bye. So yes, thank you. No info.
Scanning ahead.
Enemy spotted.
good. So what should we do? Should we go or not go?
Lock in sight.
Go, go.
Yeah,
Scale,
so tell
scale,
them.
scale, scale.
Yeah, good.
One flank, one flank, one flank.
Tell them scale. Good.
Shadows traveling. Stealing sight.
And cover them.
Enemy marked.
One kitchen. One.
Yeah. So instead of making that play, you should have just held the site
One
for
enemy
him.
remaining.
Okay, I know you want to
Oh,
make
good,
an
good.
old man outplay, but there's no point. There's no point.
Don't peek, don't peek, don't peek, don't peek, don't peek, don't peek. Let him trap him.
You have your molly, Kajor?
Like, let's really think about it, Luki. You're the smokes player. Should we die or not die?
Not die.
Yeah, so we shouldn't make that play, because yeah, you're in Plat, and that play is going to work all the time or a lot of the times, but as you go play with better players, that play will almost never work. And if it does, like as in, like you get there and you die, big problem, because they don't have smokes now. They need you up, and that's how I have to look at smokes. This was a good round though, pretty good entry there, good trades on the early part of the round.
Okay.
But I gotta focus on this like situational awareness, little bit of discipline. He's planting, I'll hold. Bomb is down. Now I can just back up, play my life, get ready to throw smokes down for my team, be the last guy to play a clutch situation, etc., etc.
Get out of my way.
Not the first to die.
My ultimate is ready.
Enemy spotted.
Can we retake, guys? Can we start rotating? I feel like they're starting to come here. Okay. One mid, one mid, one mid, one mid, one mid.
Here. Enemy spotted.
Yeah. We saw him.
They know you're going to be, by the way.
Just wait and we go A again. Wait and we go A.
Sobo 92.
Careful, they could walk out A here, but if you kill them, then A is free.
Yeah, I know.
Oh!
No guys, please. Okay. Come.
Cover going out.
Last player standing.
I didn't.
So what do you think the problem there is?
I was in the open while smoking.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
that's the
30
problem.
seconds
You're
left.
out in the open. A little unlucky while the screen smoke was going down. He peeked you and you died, but it's all about positioning.
No, I know. That's what makes me like. I know what's my problem, but I
enemy
still do
remaining.
it.
Yeah, and that's a problem. That's a really bad problem. Especially if you know it's bad and you keep doing it. That's a problem. That's a big problem because you're only gonna keep doing that, right?
Yes.
Right? So
Yeah.
this is something I tell all my students. I say it's one thing to know that you're doing something wrong or it's bad. Okay, it's another to take action. I said this in a lot of my VODs. Take action.
Okay.
You know it's bad. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Okay. All you did, it
Thank
was
you.
good thought processes there. Kill the clove,
Just chill, man.
throw your
They
smoke
always
down,
playing
and then I would have
here.
tucked a little bit more. Get to default, and then throw that second smoke.
Oh, okay.
Enemy spotted B.
He's above, right? Yeah, she is. No, why did he make noise?
Nice.
Come.
Good. Clear the site.
Shadows traveling. Cover going out.
They coming to mid. A lot. One rafters. Two rafters.
Just watch screens. Watch screens. They have Raptors.
I hope so.
You gotta trust that they do.
No.
One enemy
Nice.
remaining.
Now you look Raptors. Nice.
Last one down.
Okay, so there, I can see that you're indecisive. Do I want to look left, but I want to look right. Make a decision. Okay.
I don't trust them. That's
It
not.
doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't care if you don't trust them. Make a decision. Whether you look Raptors or screens. But in that scenario, you gotta look screens. Because there's 3 fucking people looking Raptors. So you gotta trust that they're gonna fight them and kill them for you. Okay, and you will know if they don't. Because your teammates will die. And you'll hear them coming out Raptors. So you gotta trust yourself. It's not about trusting your teammates. You gotta trust yourself. And knowing what you need to hold. What I need to fight later on. Okay? It's not about your teammates. It's about you.
Okay. Maybe. Bad. Bad. So
Turrets
bad.
destroyed.
Nice try.
One.
They at least traded you, so it's not so bad. One for one trade works in our favor.
Yeah,
So
it's very good. But no, it works for defenders more
No.
than attackers.
I've asked you this question before. Who benefits for a one for one trade?
Enemy
Attackers or
Attackers?
yeah, attackers.
Why?
Because
No,
attackers.
defenders. The thing.
Go Google it, bro. I don't want to argue with you, bro. Okay, you can think what you want, but you're wrong. If you say defenders, you're wrong. It's common knowledge that it's attackers benefit for a one for
One
one trade.
enemy remaining.
Oh, okay.
Area's clear.
revealing area.
And I can explain why. It's because attackers, they move in a ball, a group, a pack, just like you guys just did this round. You guys were 5. What happens as defenders? Do we stay 5 on A? Do we stay 5 on B? Do we stay 5 mid? That's a question.
No.
No, we
Why you
don't.
can take
Once
4v4?
you win, just dump all
That
your
what I
tech in
mean.
my lab. I'll
Fix it up.
Okay, but who benefits in a 5v3? The attacking team or the defending team? 5v3.
Attacking.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter if there's 3 or 4. They still have an extra man, and that's why they have the advantage a lot of the time.
Oh, okay.
And that's why a one for one trade always benefits attackers. Always. You have to know this stuff. It's fundamentals.
Revealing area.
Good.
My ult is
Start
ready.
taking it.
Guys, kill.
Yep, that one. Perfect.
Shadows traveling down.
Open down? No.
That nest smoke is bad.
Sober might be.
Yeah,
One's
so
flank.
for sure.
One flanking. Do the watch flank or scale? I'm watching main. KO, you can watch garage. I don't want to.
Enemy
Two snowmen,
spotted
two
B.
snowmen.
Two snowman, one.
Scanning ahead. There they are.
One enemy remaining.
get your fun.
One enemy remaining.
Three left, left.
You stay alive, everyone.
Last
Gonna,
player
I knew
standing.
it.
Just play time. You got it. You got it.
Yeah, it's no time. GG. Okay. Good. So this round specifically,
Attackers
you should
win.
throw the top site smoke first. Throw the
The
top
top site,
yeah,
sure.
because that's the angle that sees people come out be made first, right? Yeah, snowman
Oh,
too,
yeah.
but usually people are in top nest looking at B main. So smoke nest, then snowman, because snowman's a wider angle, right? You gotta get to yellow for them to really see you, or they're gotta be tucked in yellow snowman for them to see you run out. So smoke and then and mist as well. So smoke top nest, top site, and then go snowman. Okay, and make sure you don't miss. Take okay, that's it. So let's get through these notes. Not too many notes. Overall, I think that game you played very well, my friend. Okay, not just through. There's some stuff I would like you to think about. But overall, you shot pretty well. You were leading them by action, most importantly. Like you weren't leading them by words, like telling them, "Hey, let's go here, let's go there." You just walked A main, and went first on smokes, got kills, and then you entry for the team. So that was really good. That's a sign of carrying the game, especially when you're playing smokes and you're the first one in, entering, killing, scaling by yourself, right? So that was pretty good by you. There's a lot of bad things too, though. Like your protocol is still weak. You're still kind of playing the game with a little bit of not too much thought into it. It's a little bit too reactionary still. Uh, Gotta focus on your step 3 and 4. Okay, remember what step 3 is to find the solutions.
Find
Yeah,
the solution and
yep. And then 4 is to manage the teams. And obviously, we went through this together, right? If the team
yeah.
doesn't listen, okay, you don't really need to do step 4. Just do it by yourself. Just go and play your own game and kind of carry hard like you did this game. Go in first, kill 2 people, tell them to scale, do good ults and stuff like that. If they listen, do it. Manage them. Okay, be like, hey, let's go here, do this, guys. Get ready. Are we ready? Ask them questions. Build the synergy there with your team. Okay, but this game, nobody wasn't really talking, so I can understand. But still, they were listening, right? You can agree.
Yeah.
You said something, they
Yeah.
kind of followed you and did it. So, um, this would be a case where we should be talking a lot because they're gonna listen. It's not like they're not listening or stuff like that. So, that's that. Okay. Any questions on that note?
No.
Okay, let's get through these. Needs to protect bomb planter instead of making unnecessary plays. Okay,
Okay.
we gotta look at the scenario, not the play by itself, by you teeping into kitchen. I think sometimes you could agree, a lot of the times, that play would be really good, right?
Yeah.
Being aggressive. But it's bad when he's planning the bomb. Do you
Okay.
does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because he needs protection. This is a mistake all noobs make. Mid-level, plat, diamond, ascendant, even immortal people are so bad at this. Okay? Because they're bad
Okay.
players. Only bad players use this. When their teammate is planting, they just start doop doo 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 doo. I'm gonna go here and there and then go back and run off and play by myself. No. Good players make sure the guy is not gonna die. He's gonna cover him. Right? It's a tactical
Okay.
shooter. Think about a real life SWAT effort. Like they go in a building, there's a bomb, the guy's defusing the bomb. You think everybody's gonna just leave that guy defusing the bomb by himself when there's enemies around in a building,
Yeah.
terrorists and stuff? Probably not. They're probably gonna hold corners for him, probably hold hallways, and have his back. So that's kind of how you have to look at it. Because if you don't, and you're not getting punished for it now because you're playing against noobs, but when you play with a little bit better players, they will kill that guy. They'll come out and kill that planner, and especially when you don't have time, right? For example, you guys waited all around, 10 seconds left, you guys got on B, and the guy planted the bomb. You're like, yes, yes, we got it down. And then the guy kills the planner. Just 5 seconds left. It takes 3 seconds to run to the bomb. You lost the round automatically. You'll lose games off of that type of mistakes. Okay? So
Okay.
that's something I like you to think about, and that's something I personally do in all my games, especially if I'm around the guy planning. I watch every angle for him, and we'll use Icebox for example. He's planning there. I either will look back sight, snowman, or top sight for him. And a lot of the cases, we're looking top sight first because there's a guy yellow holding snowman, or back sight. I just gotta look top sight for him because people walk out in my lobbies, low immortal lobbies right now, where I'm in right now. They walk out and they'll kill the planners. Okay, so you gotta kind of be ready for that and think about that kind of stuff. Okay, because if you just leave them there, the bomb goes down. It's a little bit. You guys are gonna lose the round. Okay, so let's move on. Any questions on that note?
No.
Okay, work on his leadership and planning. And I wrote step 4 more, as in managing them a little bit better. It was good. Mid round was pretty good. You're like, scale, scale after you kill 2. But that's the only time you're saying something. And you did say something another round where I was like, oh, they know you're going B while you guys are going B. So you're like, wait, guys, let's wait. And then let's go back A. Remember that round? And then you guys ended
Yeah.
up winning. So that's really good. I like that thought process and that communication, that management from you, but it was too inconsistent. I want it more. I want it 5,
Okay.
6, 7 times on attack, not 2 times, 3 times. I want it 8, 9 every round, making those calls. Okay, so that's that, and then manage them. and stuff like that, and then work on that leadership a little bit, which you kind of did this game, honestly. But I want it better. I want them to respect you by the way you play, by the player you are. Okay, not just by your rank, but your skill. By them being like, whoa, this guy actually knows a lot. Wait, he's so aware. Wait, he's making really good calls. His communication is really good. Wait, he's got really good aim too. And so that's gotta add everything. Aim is coming along. You can see it, right? You can see it. Shots are very
Yeah.
clean now, much cleaner than it was weeks ago. But it's not about aim. Don't get in that habit of oh, it's just aim only. You gotta think and then can work on the whole package. Okay. Any
Okay.
notes? Any questions on this note?
No.
Okay. Let's move on. Next thing is use his ult more. How many times did you use ult this game?
One time.
One time. Good. You got it right. That's what I counted. One time. You had it at least 3 times, 4 times. Use it every
Oh,
time.
really?
Yeah.
I
Like
did
in
that. I
terms
did that.
of the duration you held on for it. You could have had it
Oh, okay.
4 times, 5 times. Even near the end, you had it, and you could have just ulted. You guys killed 2B main. You could have just ulted Snowman. Start going into spawn and killing more people, right? Because let's think about
Yeah,
what.
that's a,
Huh?
isn't that a risky play? Like
Why would that be a risky play when we have B? When it's open?
we have B, but maybe they can come through Snowman when they ult.
That's what we
Like the other
want.
team.
But if they know you're ulting there, they'll
Second me.
they'll cancel your ult. You won't die. Will you die when you're
No.
ulting
I
and they
mean,
know?
like if like someone sometimes I saw this on a video, like sometimes
Okay,
waited
bro,
Omen
bro,
until
bro,
like
stop. You saw it on a video. Okay, you saw it. That's subjective. Your what you saw, what you heard, what you seen. Think generally. Okay, if you ult
oh, okay.
there, okay, after we have B, we want them to come Snowman because you're tucked in Snowman,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
You're gonna kill people. No? Are you that not confident in yourself to killing people?
No, I'm gonna kill them.
Right. So then if you feel, and I know you will and can, so if you feel that way, then why do you feel like it's a bad play? Why do you feel like it's risky? There's risk with anything. There was risk with that round with you guys going B, even though you killed 2. You know that, right? There's risk
Yeah,
with
I know.
anything. You have to understand that in this game. There's risk with you sitting mid. There's risk with you going A. There's risk with you running a fake. There's a risk with you running a rehit. There's a risk with you lurking. There's risk with you missing your smokes. There's risk with you making your smokes. There's risk with everything. So don't look at it in a
Yeah.
subjective lens. Oh, I saw a video, a guy TP'd Snowman and he died, so it's not gonna work. Bruh.
Okay.
Like, you can see how retarded that is. Like, right? So,
Okay.
and why I'm being hard on that is because you're too subjective. With me, like you always say, oh, but I seen, I in my bro, think generally, not what's happened and it was bad result and then you stick with that, your bias, and you're like, oh, bad result, so it's always bad. No, that's, you got to look at both sides of the picture. Yes, if you TP Snowman and you get the ult off and they heard you and they kill you, yeah, that can happen. But what about the opposite, where you TP Snowman, they don't know, and you kill 3 people?
I hope it does.
It's not about hope. It's about looking at both perspectives. It's not about knowing 100%, never, not possible, possible. It's about looking at both perspectives. You're only looking at the negative. That's the problem I'm having. You're only looking at,
Okay.
wait, it's high risk. I can die. Yeah, you can. There's risk with everything. What if you go there and you kill 3? That is possible too, right? No?
Yeah.
So
No, it's right.
and why I'm being hard on you with this is so that you can throw that away. Being subjective is one of the worst things you can do. You got to be objective, meaning in fact, in facts and reality. Subjective is in your experience, but in my experience, yeah, there's risk, but it pays off all the time. So whose subjectiveness is more right? Right, it's silly
You.
to compare it like that. We just got to look at it objectively. Objectively, yes, there is risk by TPing there, but you can die or get lots of kills. There's 2 options, and obviously we want to lean towards you getting a lot of kills. And in that scenario, objectively, once we kill 2 on B, And I'll ask you in a question to see if you can understand, to open up your mind.
Okay.
Once we kill 2 on B, how many more do you think will be there?
Maximum one.
Maximum 1? I'm thinking 0. Maximum 0. If there's gonna be one, the guy's on his way to B. Is that fair to say? Like mid, kitchen,
Yeah, mid
back
orange,
snowman,
yes.
maybe orange. He's not gonna be on site. Is that fair to say? So
Yeah, fair to
with
say.
with, with that information, you know, and in this scenario, I'm looking at the scenario too. Obviously, generally you can die there a lot too. Yeah, I know that. Or you can get a lot of kills. It goes both ways. But in that scenario, it was free. You TP there, you're not dying ever. Almost never. By what happened? By you killing 2B main. Okay. And you will likely, I guarantee it, 90%, 80%, you would have got a kill there by hearing some guy running from spawn and he doesn't even know you're there because it's such a unpredictable play. Or it can even be predictable, but it's just a good play because of the scenario, the situation. If you didn't kill anybody B, obviously would I tell you to TP a snowman? Probably
No.
not, because we can kind of assume if nobody's dead that one's gonna be snowman, one's gonna be top side, back side, or yellow. Right? Is that fair to say?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's why I'm talking about it like this because of the scenario. Because we killed 2, it would make that play even better. That's how I'm looking at it. But if you didn't, different story. It's a completely different story. But I'm trying to be specific with the round you played, which that play would have been really good if you made that play. Whether you got kills or not, it would have been what? If you didn't get kills, what would it have done for you or the team? Try to think about it. What
If
type
I
of
died,
no. If you TP'd Snowman, let's say it worked out like this: you killed 2B main, you told them scale,
okay,
scale, scale, and then you smoked for them. You ulted Snowman, right?
okay, yeah.
And you didn't kill anybody. Nothing really happened there. What type of
Oh,
value would you still have?
there's no one snowman, so they either coming flank or
Yeah,
mid.
and I'll give you be a bit more specific. Let's say your teammates killed him. The round's over now. It was a 5v3, but now the round's over. They died orange, flank, mid. Okay, and you didn't do anything. But what kind of value would that bring? Even if you did nothing, is the
If
question.
I'm the only one alive, to what you mean?
No, no, no. If it's a 5v3, right?
Okay,
Right? We
yeah,
kill 2B main. You throw
yeah,
smokes down, and I'm trying to literally replay how the round went. So we killed 2B
yeah,
main. You said scale, scale, scale. Your teammates are running down. You threw their
okay,
smokes, one snowman, one top site, and then let's say, okay, hypothetical, it's a theory craft. You
yeah.
TP'd into snowman, okay, and
And
and,
didn't do
and and
anything.
you didn't kill anybody, and the round's over. Your
Okay.
teammates killed them somewhere else. Okay, what value would you still bring by you TPing there and staying alive, even though you did not do anything? Is the question.
If they die, they won't expect me like I'm snowman, so maybe I can kill the defuse there. If that what you mean?
No, no, no. You're missing the question. The question is if you TP Snowman and you didn't do
And
anything,
they ended the round.
and
They,
the
I mean,
round
and the
ended, you didn't do anything. You TP Snowman and sat there and did nothing. What value did you still do? What good
thing.
thing did you do? Can you try to answer that?
Oh,
Somebody got it in the chat already. It's taking space, pressure,
oh,
controlling
okay.
space. No, does that not make sense?
Yeah, it makes now.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah,
not just about TPing there to kill people or being scared that you're gonna die. Okay, you have to
yeah.
look at
You
it
need
in
to
a
have benefits.
you have to look at it in a different lens, and that's why I'm trying to break this down a little bit hard for you, is because I want you to get rid of that subjectiveness there of being like, oh my god, I saw it in a video. Nobody cares. You gotta develop, manage, know, dissect what is a good play or not off the scenario, the situation. Not because you saw it in a video. Okay? You. Okay? So
Yeah.
this is really important and you're a smart guy, man. So you and I'll say this because I'm trying to be as honest as I can be. Let's try to not
Mm.
stop looking at it in negatives. You look at everything in a negative lens first, a lot of the time. Even when we talk about stuff, you're like, wait, but this could happen to me, and it's always a bad thing. Think You got to be unbiased. Can't just look at the bad thing that could happen. You got to look at also what is very good that will happen. With there's always two spectrums. No, that's a question.
Yeah.
Right? There's
Yeah,
always
yeah, there
something that
is.
could be really bad or really good, or it doesn't have to be really in the word. It could just be okay, if I make this decision, it's going to be either bad, a poor decision, or a good decision, right? So, but you got to look at both, so that way we can weigh the pros and cons and the risk and reward. But if you only look at the negative, you'll only look at it like, oh my god, it's bad, so I'm not going to do it. And that's going to hinder your growth. That's going to make you a weaker player because you cannot develop certain things because you're always scared of the negative. And trust me, how do you think I know this too? I used to be the same. I used to be always looking at negatives, anything, not just Valorant in life. Always look, but it's bad. Oh wait, we're gonna waste time. Oh the wait, you gotta look at the positives too. And I'm not saying only look at the positives. You have to weigh both. Oh wait, if I do this is the bad outcome. This is if I spend my money, I have no more money. If I save my money, if I don't spend my money, I save it. Right? You gotta look at both. What is the risk and reward? It's really important. Okay, stop looking at the negatives. Okay, so that's that.
Okay.
Any questions with this leadership planning step 4 part?
Mm, no.
Okay, so let's move on. The next thing is use his. Oh wait, sorry. We already moved on. Sorry, the note was use his ult more. Any questions on using your ult more?
No.
Okay, and on top of this note, why I'm gonna encourage you to use it more, especially as soon as it's up, you want to use it. Why I'm encouraging that is because how many kills did you get last game?
I don't know. More than 20.
Right,
26.
26. Were you shooting last game?
Were I shooting? Yes, I
Were
were.
you killing people?
Yes.
Yeah, you're on fire. So if we use our ult quick and faster, more efficiently, effectively, the faster we'll get it back and use it again. Especially if it adds value to our team. Right? Does
Oh,
that make sense?
yes.
So
Yeah, yeah.
and that's how you have to start looking at utility. It's valuable for my team. So if it's valuable for my team, I gotta make sure it's always of use. Like as in I'm using it for value, and then obviously with alt it's a little bit different because we have to replenish it. We don't get it every round. So use it so I can regrow it again. Like use it to win a round, grow it back, kind of fill up my ult again, so I can win another round. So that's how you have to think about it. But you're holding on to it for too long. Even if you threw it in a corner and just sat there is better than not using it, in my opinion. Okay, so because at least it will make the mini map black for the enemies, right, during the round. So it kind of causes chaos, right? So that's you got to understand that a little bit in terms of the alt. Okay, let's move on. The next thing I wrote is smokes can be inconsistent. So what I mean by this was mainly B. On A, your smokes are pretty good. But B smokes, I think you learned now though in that game where I told you, oh, when we have the site, smoke snowman deep. Remember that deep part you smoked, and then when we
Yeah.
don't have it, we smoke the connection, the snowman mid site connected box, the default rectangle nest box. Okay,
You mean attack, right? Like an attack, not defense.
when we're on attack.
Oh, okay.
When you're on
No, I
defense,
mean like you're talking the smokes and attack or my
yeah, yeah,
B smokes in general.
yeah. No, I'm talking about your B smokes on attack. On defense, it was fine. You just do that one smoke on the double box connected to the wall. It's hard for them to come. They just gotta swing yellow, right? What I do too, I'll smoke that box you smoked, and I'll smoke yellow. So think about their POV. They're like smoked off. They have to come out the smoke to plant the bomb or swing top side yellow or default, right? So it makes it hard for them. And a lot of times I'll wait out the smokes, so it buys us time to do something. At my level, if you told them take the space mid, they would do it. But obviously, you have the good thought processes there by like Jet, take space, B main. Remember that round? You're like, go B main,
Yeah, yeah.
flank, flank. That was good. I like that thought process. Obviously, he didn't listen because he didn't know why. It was good play. He didn't know. He's a bad player, but that was
I
good.
should
So
have told them, right?
no, you did told him, but he just didn't listen to you. So what can you do, right? But what I'm saying is that the smoke stare on defense was good. It was good. Attack was more of what I'm worried about because there are some rounds too when you went B. We killed two. Not that last time we killed two, but the first time we killed two, the smokes aren't even down, and they're out on site, and you can know what's wrong with that, right? At your
Yeah.
level, okay, I'll be really honest. At your level, you won't get punished. They won't capitalize on you not throwing the smokes down. At my level, if the smokes are late by a millisecond, we'll lose the round because they're just get a crazy timing, peeking out backside, killing my 2 teammates on yellow, and it's all fucked. Okay, so that's why it's really important to boom, 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 just get them down as quick as possible. Okay, so that's that. All right, go ahead and Q. I know we're kind of talking a little bit, but do you have any questions on this last game? This
No,
last game.
no.
Okay.
All right, fine.
I think overall you played well, but don't let that get to you like, oh, I'm a hero. Okay.
No, no.
Still a lot
Okay.
of stuff we gotta focus on, because I feel like with that stuff it kind of gets to you a little bit. You kind of get smoke blown up your ass a little bit. So
What does it mean? Oh, I don't understand.
like the ego grows.
Oh, the ego grows.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You feel like you did it all, but when I look at it, yeah, you had a good game. I'll even rate it like a 7 out of 10, 7.5. But you still made a lot of mistakes too, so we got to come back to earth a little bit. Great game, okay, really good game, but let's work on these small stuff. We got to focus on these mistakes, our thought processes, our mechanics, our fundamentals. Okay, mechanics are coming along. Your aim is coming along.
Okay.
But we gotta focus on the small stuff, like I told you, right? It's not about the
Yeah.
big stuff like no crosshair placement and dead zone. It's not really. It's more about the small. There's so many players that don't even know those mechanics and they're immortal because they focus on the right stuff. The small things to think about that will give them an edge is really what's important.
We can
Like
focus on the small stuff if you would like to.
sorry.
Like I would like to do this. We can focus on the small details
Yeah, yeah, we
if
do,
you would.
we do. But I'm telling you to focus on them more. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like timings, placements, right? Identification, processes, your planning, thought processes, situational awareness. Those are the smaller details you gotta focus on in Valorant. Mini-map awareness, normal awareness around you, stuff like that.
Okay.
And then I could talk with you with it as talk to you with about this too, but it's the next level. I talk only with this with a few students, and I only talk with them when they're ready. You're not ready yet, but I'll still talk to you about it. But something you can think about it, which is knowing how the enemy think,
Yeah.
what they see, what they're hearing, how they're communicating. Yeah, obviously we can't hear what they're saying to each other, but you gotta have a general idea of like, wait, this is what they said. Oh, they know. They know we're leaving. Wait, they know. So it's really they know they saw me here. Wait, they know we're rotating. Oh, he saw me in this corner. Okay, I shouldn't peek for 5 seconds. Right, so these are the next level type advanced stuff you need to think about. What do they know about how do they see us? Right, it's really important. What do they think we do? And then you use that against them. This is a high level way of thinking.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to do this.
Yeah, and it's not something that's like it's a one time fix all be all. It's all about chess. It's all about the tendencies and frequencies. If you can know who they are and how they think, you just know what they're thinking, what they're saying, what they know. It's like map
Okay.
packing. And remember that round? I can bring it up specifically. Last game, remember when you guys were on
Yeah,
A
we were
and you were
moving from A to
rotating?
B.
Yeah, and I was like, they know. Like I don't actually know, but in my gut, I'm like, they know you guys have left because of how they were moving. I can see it in their body language. The way they went back orange, the Silva comes boiler to check mid, right? Like that's actions of them thinking that you guys are rotating B. So
Okay.
these are small, intricate details that will make you a beast if you can focus on them. If you can, not a lot of people can.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, you can try. Definitely try. So we are on Ascent.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe one wine. One wine maybe.
Taking space pressure, yeah, Pookie, you got it right. How come no camp
Like,
today? I'm feeling ugly. So I have no shirt on because my room is so hot. So I kind of just want my shirt off. Because if I open the window, it's
Oh,
gonna
one
be
behind
it's,
the box. One behind wall, behind wall, guys.
it's super super.
He's behind the wall.
Behind the wall, behind the wall, behind the wall. He's low, he's low.
One enemy.
Behind the wall, behind the wall,
Behind
behind
the
the
wall,
wall.
bruh.
On your left, side.
Right there, right there, right there. Jelly, right there.
Reina,
That
on
little
your left,
box,
on your
that
left,
little pocket, that little pocket, that little pocket. Nigga, right there, yes.
On your
inside
left.
that, inside that pocket.
Yes. Yeah.
You're fucking retarded, you piece of shit. Holy fuck.
Oh, shut the fuck up! I can't hear shit.
We all know except him. We all know.
Okay.
Feels good, doesn't it?
One
Now
thing
do it
I would
again.
say there. Okay.
I was focusing on the wall.
Yeah,
guys.
but instead of yelling, he's behind the wall. He's behind the wall.
No
what
one
do-
watching him.
I know, but what do you think you could have done? You knowing he's behind the wall.
A TP above him and kill
Yeah,
him.
TP above him or just push him. I was just thinking, just kill him, just fight him. But you're running and then panicking, right? So that's that. Nothing crazy.
I'm gonna blind.
Blinding.
I wouldn't mind seeing
It
that,
was
bro.
back.
Bro, this Reina, bro.
Shadows traveling.
Are we pushing? I'm gonna wait. Seems like we're not pushing.
In the smoke. Why do we not have guns?
That's great.
Nice.
Can we rotate? Start
Oh
rotating,
my
guys.
body.
Can we start rotating? Guys, Cypher and Clove and Raze.
Don't ask them. Don't
Go,
ask
go.
them. Just do it. If you want to rotate, rotate.
Hey, coming. He's gonna die with Spike, that's why.
Spike down B.
So there's one mid. Oh, they're both B main. You should probably.
Sure.
Last player standing.
That's how. He was done. He'll die.
Fakiro, thanks for the follow. That's Michael, right?
Cover going out.
I have a Spectre and a Bucky.
Okay. I'm gonna play with mines.
Shadows
30 seconds
traveling.
left.
Nice try. So again, you asked it, this round. The problem was that you asked them to rotate. It's like, can we rotate? Instead of saying, guys, rotate. We need to go A. They're both B. You see the difference there in that communication?
Yeah, the call was right. You like,
Yeah, the call is right. I like the call, but the leadership's not there. The directiveness, the assertiveness. You're asking them, guys, can we leave? Can we leave? Tell them, guys, leave, 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 leave. Yell it 5 times after. Leave, get out. There's both there. Come with me. And a lot of the times when you communicate like that, they will come with you. They will just find you so annoying and start following you. Okay? Instead of asking.
Raise, Sova, leave, 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 leave. Go B, go B, go B. 3A, 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 go
Look,
B.
look.
Sage A, come, come, come. Come B, come B, come B, come B.
Good, good. That's enough. That's enough. If they go, fuck them. They're retarded.
They would die to A.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do. If you fucking yelled at them, come, 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 and they still go, absolutely nothing.
One more tick, one close. Okay. Wait, wait.
Nice, take it. We'll clear the site real quick. Put the gun, probably, yeah.
Spike planted.
2 smokes.
Shadows traveling. Cover going out.
Yes,
3 kills.
huge. Don't die. 1 flank, 1 stairs.
Oh, I didn't.
Last player standing.
Oh no. Playtime, you win.
One enemy remaining.
4 dead. My
on.
ultimate is ready.
Not even half. Good.
Oh!
Good job. Boom. Well played. I love it. Really well played.
Ah.
Good call. Obviously, when you yelled at them like I showed you and they don't, there's nothing you can do, right? You just yelled.
Yeah.
You said it 5 times. Leave, 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 and they both peeked A main. All good. Just show them. You went. You killed a solo guy on site. You cleared it. Got an ace. Okay, so now they will kind of respect you a little bit. Hopefully. Okay, good round.
You can't. It's so hot here.
But try to stay on top of them.
Oh, okay. Nice, great.
I think we can scale here. You have ult. Smoke heaven.
Wait, let's go.
Push the B. Push the B.
Take flight.
Go. Hey, go.
Still in sight.
You have bomb, by the way.
Having clear. One heaven.
We need to suffer. My ult ready.
Two door. Don't die.
One more cat.
Oh.
One enemy remaining.
Last cat.
Last player standing.
You will
So you can.
kill my ally.
One enemy remaining.
Okay. Good.
Nice.
What do you think the problem here is, though? At the end here, when you died.
When I killed Sage, when I killed Rain, I should go back.
Yeah. It's 2v1, bro. Right, you're overheating there. You got two. Don't be greedy. In that scenario, when the bomb was down, post plant, right? What's the objective? To kill them all or the bomb to explode?
The bomb to explode.
Right. And I'm not saying never kind of fight. That's not what I'm trying to say. It's just in that scenario, just play your life. Put some pressure on that Sage. Make him make the mistake instead of you giving him the free kill, making it a 1v1. You could've lost. That's a 50-50 round. Go.
Great. Clear side.
Good.
Clear backside. Okay. Great job, guys. Great job.
Yep.
A player. So A player.
Yep. Good. So let's look at the minimap in these moments.
Come on, market.
He's market.
Yep. And call it. Stuck right. Right?
Oh yeah, I forgot to call it.
Yeah, you gotta call that he's stuck there. You're just watching, right? Okay, good round, really good round. So one tip I want to tell you. So you know how you planted the bomb and your teammates just start fucking running down and killing everybody, and like you couldn't really fight or look at your POV, right? In that moment, really stare at the minimap, like look on, see what they're fighting, where the question marks are, where the icons are, stuff like that. That'll come into play later on when, let's say they die, your teammates, they do push and die, then you kind of know, oh wait, 2 spawn, 1 market, 1 flank here, there's 3 market, right? So you kind of know. So just look at the minimap in those times. Good round though.
Enemy spotted.
Okay, so slow it down here. We don't need to rotate. We don't need to commit.
2 mid.
Try to get 1 mid and 1 main. I think.
So there's a couple options here. You can lurk up,
Cover going out.
or go in, or save. There's like 3 options really. Lurk up to make a play, save, or just go in.
Who saves in comp, you know?
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that is just an option. I'm not saying you should, but
2 mid. Let's commit A. Come on. Yeah, it's a pokey, right? One more.
Jet dying to a frenzy mid is a little while. Yeah, I know.
Blinding.
Huge. Throw smokes.
You had your fun.
30 seconds left.
Planted.
Swing.
One heaven, 1 door. Yep.
Heaven 1 yeah.
Shadows traveling.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
It's dice. Nice! 2 aces!
One more ace!
2 aces! 2 aces! You're on fire! Yo, Omen is your agent. I think Omen is your agent. Like, you play different on Omen for sure. The Omen outplays are good. Good run. Okay? Stay focused. Don't let it get to you. Win the game.
Okay.
Good round. Okay, let's move on.
I'm gonna play with Ascendant next game. I know.
You're
the
gonna
MMR
what?
is so high. I'm gonna play with Ascendant next game. The MMR is so high now.
Nah, we don't know. I doubt it. You're too low to play with Ascendants, to be honest. Like Plat 3, maybe.
High low. Okay.
So you have ult as well.
Yeah, I have spike.
Just drop the bomb. Ult backside B.
Yeah, but we don't have info if anyone there or not.
I mean, that's the info play. You TPing and dying.
Last player
Story.
standing.
No, I can. They were all there? I don't even know. It's been a race over stage.
Team Ace.
Okay, so let's break down around. I said ult backside, drop the bomb ult, and you're like, wait, nah, I don't want to. There's no info. Will you die if you ult backside and they cancel your ult? That's a question.
No.
No, you won't. Will you know how many there are? Most of the
Yeah,
time.
I thought you mean like like ult here and then they're gonna push it side and then you can
No,
That's
no, bro. You have
and
to
then they put
understand.
the option like I cancel.
Yes, yeah, that's always an option. You gotta know that. Okay. Also, you have to understand that you're worried about info. That is info. You can get info. You're not gonna die. You don't need to worry. You can see who's backside on B. That's why I'm telling you to do it. Not because you're gonna go there and kill 5 people, so we can see what the fuck's going on.
Let's rotate, guys. Let's rotate. Guys, rotate. Don't get me.
We can rotate or re-hit. Those are the 2 options here. So it looks like they want to re-hit.
Let me wait.
Not gonna lie.
Let me wait.
Okay, go. Throw your smokes down. Quickly.
Yeah, go away. Go.
One more heaven, quick. Should always smoke heaven first.
Heaven first.
Yes.
Okay, there's a guy in.
That's the POV that sees people come out first, right? It's heaven. They see main first before tree does. I mean, like, you know, but that's usually where they're holding.
One, three. Oh.
Last player standing. One enemy
Oh.
remaining.
Wait, he wins this.
NT.
Yeah, so we'll just kind of touch on that. So we gotta understand the POVs of where they're gonna be, right? Like where you smoke. Why do we smoke there? It's because there's reasons, and not only smoke both sides at the same time, but you gotta know which part to smoke first as a smokes player. That's really important. Which angle are they gonna see us first? And I'll ask you, which angle sees A main, all of A main? Not them coming out of A main, but can see them in A main. Is that heaven or tree? Heaven. Right, so they're gonna see them in A main coming out first. Yes, tree guys can see them coming out, but they cannot see them inside A main. But the heaven guys can. So we gotta smoke heaven there first, always. It's dead tree.
On B, here can see and market can see. So where should I?
Yeah. So you, I like to smoke market first, because that's the first angle.
Any smoke? I think any smoke. We didn't check
So
it.
we gotta slow it down. We can't.
Wait, guys. Wait. Guys, wait.
Yeah. They're just dumping utility.
Stage, raise, Reina. Let's rotate. Rotate. Yeah, rotate. Start rotating.
He's wrong, man.
One mid.
Just cross.
It doesn't help.
It's fine. Just get the side as fast as you can. Nice try.
Spike down A.
Enemy spotted A.
Last player standing.
It was the right call. There was 3 on B. And why I told you to wait and be main there was, as in like don't call a rotate or don't go in, was so that we can slow it down. There's too much utility, right? And also rotating quickly as well is not always a good thing, because they'll just know, oh, they're going back A, guys, they started B, and then they just start running A like they did. So just slow it down a little bit, right? And then one thing as well is smoke mid before you cross. You're crossing while you're smoking and the guy almost killed you. So smoke and then try to attempt to cross. Okay.
What? You guys are rushing so hard. I don't know why.
Reloading.
Guys, wait.
I have retrieved the spike.
Wait, go back. Doesn't mean rotate, guys. We can wait until we push again.
It's all three of you.
Kill my allies.
Don't make pressure. Go back. Rotate to B.
You could also re-hit.
No. Oh. One star here.
Yeah, a little bit unlucky. He walked all the way from B main there.
Tag.
You gotta add re-hitting in your arsenal a little bit, and this is something the mid-level players don't do at all.
Oh, I know the re-hit, but it was...
Yeah, you know, but you don't use it. That's the problem. You gotta use it. It's one thing to know, it's another to take action. Okay? You gotta know how to use it. That's the key. Not knowing what it is. And to know how to use it is to use it.
10 seconds left.
If it's gonna fail, work, doesn't work, sloppy, do it. Okay? Because if you played against me, you're dead. You literally would never get on site as an IGL. Let's say you have your 5 seconds, you're donezo. I already know how you play. You either hit a site and then call a rotate, and that's it. You run it down or call a rotate later. You never set up fakes. You never call a rehit. You never default. So easy to play against you. You start A, I start taking space down mid, B, and then you guys rotate, you guys are all fucked. And like the Reyna did to you. He just sat, wait for you to rotate. Because he knows you guys are always in a pack. And then you don't set up anybody to wait outside B main. So he just walks down. Right?
Yeah.
And so
Wait,
you gotta have to kind of add these things to your playbook. A little bit more different stuff instead of the standard stuff you do.
Okay.
Because that will make you better.
Right?
That will make you more options to attack, right? That's how you have to look at it. More plays instead of just 2.
Okay.
Cover going out.
Wait, we're not hitting A. Just fake, okay? Just waiting for that P push, and then we can push it B, and then you come with us.
So AFK.
Yeah.
A little unlucky.
When we got 5-5, we win AFK.
You could even alt A heaven here to clear A for them, and then you guys just end B, right?
Watch them run.
Just like take a look, cancel if you need to. Yep.
Sage on your right, above.
Good.
Yes.
Now we walk B. Tell them come B.
Come B. Watch your flank.
And then we smoke market, spawn, and get out. Close the door. Yeah.
No waiting me.
Close the door.
We have you.
You close the door. You could go spawn here. Yep. You can go spawn or play safe. Up to you. Yeah. So the hesitation got us killed there.
It was a good idea, but I didn't think about it, so I was going
Yeah.
to like say it.
Yeah, that's fine. Just though it's defense sided map too, right? You know Ascent, right? So 5 is good. 5 is good. Honestly, 5 on attack is really good. And it's a little bit unlucky or Sova disconnected. But you can see how we can get creative with our ult, right? We've ulted A. Yeah. We got info. You told them, hey, right, Jet killed them. It sells the fake. They believe you guys are going A. And then obviously, if you had 3 on B main there with the Sova, then it's pretty much unlosable. But a little unlucky.
I mean, I could buy you.
Oh.
Cover going out.
Any info?
Enemy spotted me.
One spotted.
One.
120 on Sova.
Market. There's one market.
Yeah, I know. One market and one stairs.
Hopping and Odin mid. Both cat. 2 cat.
One here. He has OP. Oh, the one who jumped. It's 2 mids.
So, what do you think the problem is this round? After you kill, I'll help you. After you kill the Reyna,
One down.
what did you do?
I don't know. Shouldn't have rotated. Like I should have pushed site.
Yeah. And that's
I
why,
should
and that's why I told you
30 seconds
one
left.
market, and you said I know, and you still walked B. You ran mid.
Because I heard one stairs too. Like I heard 2.
I didn't. I only heard one market. The
Last
guy you heard stairs was the Reyna. You know that, right? He was here. He went here, dropped his gun,
10
went back
seconds
up
left.
lane, and ran towards B main. And that's when you killed him. There was nobody stairs. There was only 2. It was one site, which is the Reyna, and then one market. And that's why I told you one. There's one. So you should have just smoked market, spawn, and start walking out. You would have had a timing. Not even go site. You could have walked under market and then into spawn and have a timing, and then lurk behind the guy market or kill 2 people spawn, stuff like that. And this is what will make you a higher level players. You gotta find timings, more timings, lurk more, especially dangerously like that. Like, oh, a lot of people be like, oh, it's so scary, but that will make or break the round a lot of the times.
Okay. A.
Rushing
They're
mid.
A. Silva.
Cover going out.
Great. This mob.
One more.
Someone is A.
Coming out A.
Oh no, I'm trying to help him.
Last
One
player
more?
standing. Spike planted.
Not peeking anymore. Inside.
He didn't close tree, right? He did. Is he still in tree? I don't think so. Okay.
Shadows traveling.
So, the problems this round.
Okay.
Kind of 2 things I
Let's go.
saw
I got
was
things to do.
the first thing is you kind of know they're coming A, and you left A lobby like a little bit.
Because Cypher was fighting too alone.
Yeah, I
so
understand,
thought,
but
like, maybe I
let
can
him deal with it. It's 1v1. Just let him deal with it, and you hold A main. You should have a feeling that they're coming out A there, and
I
I
didn't
did.
want to lose them because we are playing 4v5.
Doesn't
already.
matter. You lost the round anyways. Look how it happened. Look at the result by you playing it like that. Think about it. If you played it differently, you could have won the round, or the way you played could have won too. If you played it slightly differently too. And then the next thing is I'll talk about after.
Oh, I should have smoked.
Yep.
Cover going out.
Spike planted.
Enemy spotted A.
Great. Should I go flank or tree?
It's up to you. Doesn't matter. I don't. Yeah, they will tree.
One tree. I heard someone here.
No.
Wall? Wall the 2.
Last player standing.
Try to do damage now.
Yep.
Should I save or should I die?
Probably die. Okay.
Yeah.
So, off this round, I would kind of tell you to play more mid,
I hate to
market,
say it, but
spawn,
probably
tree,
best to
so
play
that way you
teams.
can smoke
So,
B main or
what's the
A
plan?
main. And this is something I'll tell you. So this is what I do when I play Clove on this map, or Brim, or Omen. Okay, I play mid, and as soon as there's, you know, let's say for example, my Cypher is watching B main. There's no noise. I can hear that. There's nothing. I instantly smoke A. And vice versa. Somebody's A main, he's like, nothing A. I just instantly smoke B. I automatically smoke the opposite side of where I don't hear anything.
Okay.
So here I would smoke B right away.
Oh.
You missed it.
Misclick.
Yeah.
Misclick again.
No charges.
So they're
I'm
out.
just gonna close the door. Yeah, they are. Peek.
Reloading.
He's close.
Spike planted.
Ooh.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
he's there.
So I think you should have
Last
made
player
a
standing.
like a play
Yeah.
instead of just watch
the
that
fuck?
smoke. Like when the door was closing, you just. I know what you're doing. You're trying to hold that
Okay, we know the
smoke
drill.
for him to
Stick to
peek
your
wide
roles
of
and we'll crush it.
Yeah.
switch, but he's not gonna do that. When he closes the door, he's gonna wait for it to close, because he doesn't need to. Right? Think about it. He doesn't have to. He's closed the door. He did what he wanted, so he's gonna leave. And so you should have walked out that door or broke it immediately.
Okay.
Or not even let him close the door by, whatever, spamming through that smoke or trying to walk out, stuff like that.
Let's look mid.
Cover going out.
Playing A. Mid.
How did he
I think.
die to a nade? What? They're going cat. Call it.
Three. They're going three. Going three. A lot of them. A lot.
Spike down A.
I should have the timing on them.
Yeah, I do.
Last
I agree.
player standing.
Door's not closed.
Heaven.
Hmm.
Pushed up heaven. He has a shotgun.
I know.
Spike planted.
Sure. So there, have a presence of
Should
mind.
have control.
Just
I
don't
could have
shoot
waited.
him. Yeah, don't shoot him. And you keep walking. He would have never known you're coming up tree like that. You probably would have killed him, made it a 1v2. A little unlucky, your Sova just disconnected.
Ah. Okay. Can I carry this team? Like, can I carry this lobby? I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you got 2 aces.
Cover going
Obviously, 4v5 is hard.
What in the other map?
5v5,
and
definitely.
Plat.
Definitely, you could have.
Enemy spotted mid.
Nova more shops. What am I called? In tier 3.
One more mid. Or 3 more mid.
Comes
Up cat
over.
already.
Comes over.
Enemy spotted A.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Okay, I'm gonna do.
Shadows traveling.
I think this game is a little bit unlucky
Match point.
with how it
Backs
went.
will be towards at least one of us.
Should I run it down, trying to get kills as much
Sure.
as I can?
Yep. Try it out. Take space if you want. Fight for mid. Use your ult. All options are there, really.
If I used ult, it's gonna be obvious why it's gonna be here.
Everywhere.
Sure.
Maybe I should wait until like mid round or something.
Yep.
Cover going out. No charges.
Oh, I don't have blinds. I don't have blinds.
Enemy spotted B.
One enemy remaining. Spike down.
Nice.
Stay alive.
I wonder why your Sova left. Like
I don't know.
like you guys are doing pretty good, but I think he tilted.
We didn't even talk to him. Like no one.
Yeah,
do
nobody
anything,
even
just play
talking,
the
yeah.
game.
A little bit unlucky. I don't think it's his internet, because he probably would have been back by now.
Nah, no, it's not internet. They're gonna play A. They're gonna play A. Stack A.
Through them.
Get the kill. Get your kill. If you can.
Shadows traveling.
Same play, same play.
Multiple enemies mid.
Don't peek, don't peek, don't peek. Go back. Nice. Great kill, great kill.
Cover
I'll smoke for
going
you,
out.
smoke for you. Didn't wait.
No.
They're
Reloading.
going
You
B.
will not kill my allies.
Wow.
One B.
1B.
They're going B.
Last player standing.
No, it's in our spawn, bro. They're going B.
GG.
Yeah, it's a GG.
It's a GG.
So,
So, let's talk. Honestly, that end of that game, really not much to talk about. 4v5. I think we're really there. Okay,
yeah.
let's get through these notes. Wait 1 second. Let me just check this. Get through these
Yeah.
notes real quick. Okay. So, do you have any question? Anything you want to talk about? Anything that's of interest?
You mean in the game, right?
Yeah, this last game you played, or in general, anything.
Like I got 2 aces and the rest are 6 kills in the 90
Yeah, yeah,
rounds.
yeah. I think overall you played quite well. Aim is coming along. Are you staying on top of your aim trading?
Yeah, I'm doing the same.
Okay, good. So stay on top of it. It's looking really nice. So, but that's not what I'm worried about. Okay, it's not about your mechanics I'm worried about. It's more about the game sense side, the situational awareness side, and also one more good thing we can take away with this game, I think, is that I think Omen definitely does fit your play style. Um, he's definitely an agent you seem decent at. So maybe you can build upon that and play Omen more, right? Stuff like that. I
Okay.
know you're playing Duelist a lot more, but I'll be
No, I
honest.
don't play. That's what I thought to that. When you put my video,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
always put an initiator. Initiator. I'm not even an initiator.
Yeah, yeah, I know. No, so what I do with the videos is I always put the agents you play, but you kind of play Tails sometimes, so I put the agents you play it. But yeah, that's that. I know you're more like a Duelist player, but yeah.
Okay.
So I think definitely smokes. You can be a and I'll be honest. Even me, I was a smokes player main at one point. So, and when you get better with smokes, it helps you understand timing. That's the thing with getting good with smokes is knowing when to put them down without them telling me where I need to put them down, and then where I can take space, where I can lurk up, where I can make an aggressive line because my team's taking a 4v4 contact somewhere else, and I can come mid late lurk or aim lurk back aim main stuff like that. I can get really creative. Like I thought, even with Omen, that TP. Was that TP to TP on A and kill 5 people? No. All it was to fake, cause chaos, and gain info. You gained info that Sage was close right. You told the Jet and she killed him, right? If we had a
Yeah.
Sova in that round, it was 4v5. If we had a Sova, because he didn't disconnect, you would have won that round. Okay, but obviously
Yeah.
it's hard to run a fake with 4 people versus 5. Okay, especially with no Sova. So it would have worked. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm talking about. Is like um, that stuff. But okay, let's get through these notes. So cons: don't ask to leave, show and tell them. Okay,
Cool.
now you
Yes.
know a little bit better. I have told you this before, but yeah,
Yeah.
I want you to focus on this. Don't ask, guys, should we leave? Tell guys, leave, 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 go, 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 leave, leave. Sometimes I yell because they're not listening to me. They're so busy thinking about retarded shit, fighting people. I just grab my mic next to my headset and just start yelling, leave, leave, leave. I'm not even joking. And obviously, it's not productive. Like people will get upset at me but I do it because there's a reason. Like I know 100% the site's free, and if we just get on that site, we're gonna win the round. And that usually is what happens, even when I yell at them. Obviously, after the round, they'll be like, "Bro, can you not yell? Can you shut the fuck up?" Like they'll kind of be like that. But I tell them, "Bro, just listen when I tell you," and shit like that. I'll be like, "Leave, leave, bro." Right? But anyway, that's just like a side story. But uh, you did it. You did it this game. Remember the first game? You asked them, guys, we should go, and they weren't following
Yeah.
you. They didn't care. But this game, you kind of took it upon yourself, like, okay, if they're not gonna listen, they're not gonna listen. They listen, good. It's good. That's obviously a benefit. But you're like, leave, leave, leave. They didn't leave. You went with I think it was Cypher, right? Two of you guys went,
Yeah.
and then you got an
Yeah.
ace, right? So because it was the right call, and and there's a reason. It's because they were leaning A, and then you kind of either it was like feeling, or you knew, or with the information at hand, you kind of knew that B was weak. I did too. Then that's why I told you it's a good call. And the way you played it that round was very, very good. Okay, so don't ask, show,
Oh,
okay,
okay.
and tell them. Okay, and you see the difference, right? Even though
Yeah.
they didn't listen to you, okay, you, Lukey, you will show them why it's free, why they must listen to you, why they should have listened to you. It's because you knew the right call, made the right call, got there and got an ace. In my lobbies, if you did that, they would all be like, okay, what are we gonna do now? To you after you do that. You don't know how many times I've done that in my lobbies where they don't listen to me. I solo carry one round. Like I just do a 1v4, 1v5, 1v3, and they're just like, okay, we'll probably have to listen to this guy. And let's say we were losing like 0-5. I was the one to only win the only round on our team. A lot of the time, 80-90% of the time, they start listening to me. So that's what will happen as well when you not only not ask them but tell them, and then it works out. They will respect you in the future. Okay, any questions on this note?
No.
Okay, so that's that. Use, and I wrote this in all caps. I haven't done this a lot where I write notes in all caps. Okay,
No.
this is
No.
probably the
I know.
fourth
I know.
person. Okay, I wrote use his ult. He's worried
You.
about no info, but he's the info ult. Your ult serves more than two purposes. It serves like four purposes: information, chaos, repositioning. If there's a fourth one, I can think about it. But there's a lot of uses for your alt. Okay, give me 1 second.
Okay.
So, um, it's not just like how we were arguing about icebox. You're like, wait, but if I go there, I can die. It's like, bro, it's not just to go and spawn and kill people. Okay, it's to do a lot of things. You can gather information. Sometimes you can even alt and spawn. Oh, there's 3 here. Just cancel your alt, guys. 3 spawn. You had all the info. You become a pylon. You become a drone. Right? So there's a lot of uses
Okay.
for it. Use your alt. Even in this game, you had it a lot. You used it twice, I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
two
Twice.
times. Yeah, you used it once on the A, and then yeah, I can't remember the other time. But you used it twice. I remember you used it twice. Use it a little more. And get creative with it like I did. You called the right
Okay.
you called a play, you called default, remember that round? 4v5?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I said, and in my mind, you think I'm not thinking about anything when I look at the minimap, your positioning, what's going on A? I'm thinking about
Yeah. Yeah.
everything, and I'll break it down for you on what I was thinking. I was thinking, wait,
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me.
Reina Jet is taking contact on A. What does that mean to you? If they're fighting,
If
let's say you're defending your team in that round. What would you think when you see a Reina
they're
Jet?
pushing, right?
Yeah, they're not pushing, but you're like, oh wait, they're starting A. They're probably gonna
Yeah.
they're trying to go
Yeah.
A, right? That's how you're thinking. So
Yeah.
how I'm thinking is that's what they're thinking. They're like, oh, they know we're trying to go A, and also that's gonna make them lean A, right? That makes sense. They're gonna start stacking
Yeah.
A because they are worried that we're gonna run it down or whatever, or trying to take A, whatever thought process doesn't really matter. Okay, and so that's why I was like, okay, Alt Heaven on A, there it's gonna sell it because you're gonna black out all their mini maps. They're gonna be unsure of where you're TPing, and then you already started A, so they will, in their mind, they're gonna be like, "Oh wait, Omen's TPing A. He's TPing A somewhere." And then also, when you TP A in that position, they can hear you, so it actually confirms their belief of that they think them thinking you guys are gonna take A. Like, oh fuck, 2A main, Omen's ulting heaven. They're going A. They're going A. So they start leaning A, but then you canceled it and you saw the Sage, so the Jet, peeked A main, killed the Sage, so it confirms their belief again. In my mind, when I saw that moment, I was like, perfect, it's gonna work. And what happened? It worked. Obviously, the result was a little bit bad. The Reina came out marking, killed both of you, but we got on site for free, no?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, and that's the main thing
Exactly.
we're looking at is being able to manipulate what they believe and you know how they're moving or where they are, and then getting on sites for free. I'm not really looking at even that 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 uh that thought process of just using that all for info there in that round. I'm looking at it like this is what is needed for you to really get on site for free for future reference. And I'm not saying just Omen alt. You got to think about everything like I just broke it down. We're taking contact A. They're going to believe we're starting A or trying to go A. Okay, I'm going to TP on A heaven to sell that we're going A, but we're not. We're going B. And if you work on this, it's a skill. And this is a part of the protocol. Okay, but if you work on this a little bit, you'll be a good player. So you're developing it right now. So it's not
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
not mastering it, but you're developing it. You're getting used to using it, building your playbook a little bit. But what I'm really trying to say is I want you to understand the thought processes. Okay, that's the most important. Like I broke it down to you, what I'm thinking, on how I think the enemy are thinking, what is being presented in real time, what both teams can see, what I can see, what they can see, what they think, what I make them believe. Okay, and this is a lot of stuff I want you to think about for future
Okay.
reference. Okay, on top of it, using your alt, and really what this note is as well is that your alt can make you do those stuff. And so if your alt can help you make and fake and move enemies to where you want, should we do that less or more? And the answer is more,
More,
right?
of
You know
course.
that,
Yeah.
right? So
Uh,
use it more so that way you can help mind fuck them a little bit. Play that chess game with your alt instead of just, oh, I'm gonna ult here and then walk down spawn and kill two people. Instead of that, just think about it, be
yeah.
creative, right? Kind of just use it as a tool, not a tool to kill, but a tool to help maneuver, fake, be
Okay.
creative, stuff like that. Okay, any questions on this note?
No.
Okay, let's move on. Four more notes. Okay, the next note is always smoke heaven first on attack on A. So we went through this. We
Yeah.
don't need to. I just wrote it down so we can touch upon it. So just kind of understand, and you need
Yeah.
to develop this thought process on any map, any site. You knowing where are they gonna see us first. You got to know this as a smokes player.
Uh-huh.
Which
Yeah.
angle are they not likely? They can 100%. I know that this angle they're gonna see us here first, but before this second angle spawn or market or stairs, right? Stairs is usually the third angle, right? Market sees you first, then spawn, then stairs, then lane, right? Does that make sense? Coming out of B
Yeah.
as an attacking
Yeah.
team,
Yeah.
right? That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
So that's how you have to kind of um, develop these angles in your mind, like develop the protocol with angles being like, okay, this angle I know because I used it, like me or you're like, oh, I use this angle and this angle I see them first come out, okay. And then you developing it in that way by you knowing, you using, you seeing other people use and stuff like that. So um and we'll be specific now. We're a little bit general, but we're gonna be specific now. On ascent, gotta smoke heaven first, then tree. Okay, and on B, market, spawn, stairs, lane. If you're gonna smoke any of those, okay. Obviously on A, it's not really anything to smoke but heaven or door, right? But B is a little bit different because there's multiple angles they can hold B main from. A main is not too many angles, but dice, heaven, gen, door. That and then close right, obviously, right? So
Okay.
um, uh, and I developed this by playing the game a lot, by seeing and understanding angles and how they work in this game. That's also another fundamental that we can talk about, but it's not as important. But uh, it's very basic. If you understand how the angles work in this game, you'll never die because you just know which angle can see you first, right? Does that make sense? So,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah. Yeah.
think about it. It's about thinking about it. It's not about knowing and studying it. It's about thinking about what makes sense logically. What is first? What is second? What is third? A view, field of view, POV. angle. Okay, it's a little bit of
Yeah.
thinking about it instead of just studying it and then not thinking about it or whatever. Not saying that you don't. I'm just saying a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
They'll just study it and then not know why. You gotta know. Okay, so that's that. Let's move on. Any questions on that? Smoke it, heaven first, always, then door on A.
No.
Okay, that's that. Let's move on. Smoke mid before he crosses instead of smoking while crossing. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll
It's
read it again for you.
a bad one.
Smoke
I know.
mid before he crosses instead of smoking while crossing. You
I got that.
always are in your smoke while you're coming out of a corner. Okay? And you're not getting punished for it now. But even if you were playing with Diamond 3 average elo, you're dead. You're dead. Okay? So let's not be a noob.
Okay.
Okay? It happened on B too. Okay? You're coming out the angle with the smokes. Okay? Throw them down, then peek. Right? What's the purpose of smokes? That's a question.
To plug them, to plug the enemy
Right, to
from
block their
seeing you.
POV. But what's you're coming out with the smokes in your hand and they can see you. So what's it's counterproductive. You get what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
they're not blocked off. So block them off, then peek. Okay, it's really important. This is like
Okay.
uh and I get it. You're not much of a like you're learning smokes now, so it's a little bit you're not like perfect player in terms of smokes yet. You will, but um, why I'm being hard on this is because if I don't tell you and you don't think about it, what do you think will happen? You will round
Um.
corners in your smoke and people will shoot you in the head. And then
Yeah.
you're gonna have to fix the problem. So let's not let that happen where it happens and then you gotta be like, oh, now I have to fix it. Fix it now. So don't be in your smoke when you're gonna cross or peek a corner around a corner. Throw them down first. Make sure they're down. And this is something I used to do when I was early on in my career. When I was a noob myself, Diamond, Immortal One. Okay, I would
Yeah.
throw my smoke. So I would do the step that we're talking about, which is wait. Right? I would wait, like not walk around the corner with my smokes in my hand. So I would throw the smokes down, but then I would immediately swing where they could see me actually throw the smokes down and make sure they're developed and then come down. Right? And especially with Omen smokes take a little bit longer for them to pop up. Right? You throw them and then they
Yeah.
drop down. Right? Brim smokes, clove smokes, different. You throw them down, they go plop and they
You
instantly go
go.
down, right?
Yeah.
So they're
Yeah.
quick. Even Viper it takes a little time to go up or harbor out. But so with Omen, you got to make sure they're fully developed, then start walking. So a little bit like a half second wait. Right? That's that. Any questions?
No.
Okay, that's that. The next note I wrote: find timings slash know his opportunities. That round on B.
I know when I was behind Silva and I started shooting.
That
Yes.
one too, but the main concerns are when I notice when you have sight for free, you don't you don't think about anything but go sight. And there's nothing wrong with that, but that's a very one layer, one track minded way of playing the game. Oh, gotta play safe, right? Weigh the
Yeah.
risk and con. Wait, like I told you, look at both options, whether it's bad or good, high risk, low risk. Look at both perspectives. Okay, I have free sight here. I can just play safe, or I can, and this is the thought process you should have had. 3v4, I probably need to go spawn here because it's free. I know it's free, or I need to vigilantly clear to make sure. Or maybe you could say, oh, probably not likely somebody's here right now because we killed one or we got on site for free. And then you make a play and spawn. And I'll ask, and I kind of already asked you this question on the first game, and I'll try to reframe it.
Okay.
What value would you get by you going into spawn when you had a free site and sitting there? Let's say you didn't do anything, you didn't kill anybody, right? It's like kind of that same scenario with the Omino. What value would you? And you should know now because we talked about it and answered it.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
value would you bring by you sitting in spawn there, waiting for
Space,
people,
info,
controlling
space,
space,
info timing.
info, timing, element of surprise, chaos if you kill people, right? Kill one, hide, get
Yeah.
back, or kill one, peek again, kill another one, right? You're gonna cause chaos. You're gonna stop them and spawn, right? They're not gonna be able to run out and flood out on B, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, take that into your game, okay? And I really need you to develop this, and to develop it and get better at taking spawn and being aggressive and controlling space is doing it and dying there, making the wrong spawn push, etc., etc. So you won't build upon it by not doing it at all. I'd rather you go in there and die and throw the ground, throw the game. You will learn from that moment in time, right? If you threw the
Yeah.
game, you'd be like, "Oh fuck, that I played that I should have peeked 2 more seconds later. Fuck, I should have been in this corner. Fuck, maybe I should have just backed up." You would have learned. That's the key, is to just force yourself to do things that are uncomfortable. Like how you had trouble with taking space early on. Remember, you never did it. Even in
Yeah. No, I did.
when we started coaching, you were like so scared. But now you do it. You ask yourself. You don't even ask me. You, should I do it here? Is it good enough? And then you do it, and it works out a lot of times too. So build upon that skill. And how we built upon you taking space was because I forced you to. Remember, I'm like, go walk down, do it. I don't care if you die. Remember those times? I'm like, walk down, go,
Yeah.
go, go, clear this corner, go. I don't care, do it right now. How many times I used to do that with you? Now I don't do it at all because you developed it. But I got to do that with going to spawn. So hopefully I can do that next time. But I want
Okay.
you to kind of do, because you're gonna be playing by yourself, right? So you try
Yeah.
it. Go into spawn, and then you'll see how it will work when it works. And obviously, when it doesn't work, it fails. Like you went into spawn, some guy was sitting there, or you went in there and you swung, and then you didn't kill. Dissect it. Know what went wrong, stuff like that, and build upon it. Just how you build upon taking space, or your identification skills. Your identification skills were quite weak early on. Remember when I used to ask you, what can we take away? Do you remember what your default answer used to be? I remember. Be like, I don't know.
Well,
You'd say, I don't know so much. Okay, and a lot of students. But now I ask you, you're like, yep, yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, this was probably bad. You like kind of question it. I'm like, yeah, you're right. That was bad. And you get it right a lot of the times when I ask what was wrong. And you're like, yeah, I think this was wrong. And I'm like, yeah, good. But before you didn't. So it's all about developing this by yourself and getting out your comfort zone. Okay, any questions with this? No.
no.
Okay, so let's move on. Next, last note is okay, so we kind of touched on this. I rewrote it because it's not just about mid, it's about all the time, but we kind of touched on it, so I'll read it. Bad habit of smoking while he's walking. Smoke before peaking angle. So very
No.
self-explanatory, right? So don't you tend to be in the omen smoke and walk, but just stand still, place it properly, tight, nice and tight, throw them down, then peek and take the fight or walk out or what, or take the timing.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Any questions
Yeah.
on this?
No.
Okay, a few things to take away from this game. Aim is really good. It's coming along. Don't stop working on it and let smoke be blown up your ass and be like, oh, I'm a god aimer now. No. Okay, keep working on it. Push yourself to go faster. Do more. Okay, on your own
Okay.
time. Maybe take
Okay.
it a next step. This is the next step. If you really want to be good, do aim training routine twice if you have time. If you don't, I can understand. Okay, or add more exercises when you do stuff like that, or do another playlist or whatever it is. Okay, so if you don't know, you can talk with me. I can help you try to do that stuff. Okay, and
Yeah.
then also I think Omen definitely fits your play style a lot. It's more you're more the style of um a little bit
Aggressive and passive.
yeah, like
Both.
aggressive, a little outplay in you. Like you kind of did outplays, right? You remember when you flashed the guy on Maze on Icebox and then you TP'd behind the Sova and killed him? You
Oh
did that a
yeah.
couple times. Like that's kind of your style, is to outplay people. Aggression, a little bit of like unknown. Like you like to take space too, so you're a little bit like sneaky, right? So I
Yeah.
think definitely is your style. But my main concern is really the smokes. I think you use flash as well. I think you TP well, but it's the smokes and the ult I would like you to think about in terms of
Okay.
usage. Okay, you got to improve those two. How I should smoke, when I should smoke, where, and then also and then work on the angles like I told you. Okay, they're gonna see me here first. Smoke this off for my team, and then smoke this one after. Or and then for any map, any site, you gotta develop that. Okay, and then yeah, and then yeah, that's that. But yeah, I think overall those are some pros for the game. Aim is coming along. Omen's definitely a good, and you should play Clove. If you're good at Omen, you'll be good at Clove too. Clove is a very aggressive smokes player, not player, agent, because of the ult, heal, movement speed bonus, decay, a lot of fighting
I don't use
capabilities.
her Q.
Yeah,
That's a problem. I forgot to use her Q. So
yeah, yeah. You should, but you know, it's very easy. You just kill somebody and you kill, you just heal, right? So,
yeah.
uh, but yeah, you should try her. At least try her, because
Okay.
you'll be good with her too if you're good with Omen. Okay.
Okay.
Any more questions before I let you go? We're only gonna do two
No.
games today.
Okay.
Any more questions?
No. Nothing. No.
Okay. I think today was a good session. Um,
Okay.
on top of these notes, I'm gonna send it to you right now. I would like you
Yeah.
to also kind of work on the protocol. And I get it. Okay, people aren't gonna listen. People aren't gonna use it.
It's so hard to
Yeah,
communicate.
it is. It is. But why I'm telling you to at least develop it, like so it's ready to use. You know, it's so.
When I go higher.
Yeah, it's when you're gonna get to Diamond 3, Diamond 2, Descendant 1. The skill needs to be ready. Okay, so that's why I'm saying you develop it, get it better, use it, especially when you're losing games, tied, close game, sweaty game, winning, track information, stuff like that. Because I feel like it's getting there, but it's a little bit not to the standard I want it still. I want you to be. Wait, this guy's a rat, Parks. Wait. Now they're just running it down. I'm gonna run a fake here. And I'll be. Oh wow, good identification. Identification. Right. I want you to be calling the stuff I ask you and try to pull from you. Right. Like, oh, what can we get away? What should we do? They're fast rotating. What does this mean? I want you to do that in sessions so that way you're ready for high level gaming. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's that. A good session today. I will send you these notes right now.
Yeah.
And then any questions you have throughout the week,
Are you gonna play today?
let me know. Today, no, I'm not gonna play today. It's a little bit late. I've been sleeping early. I've been sleeping at like 12 a.m. and I wake
Oh,
up at
picking game.
7 a.m. I know I haven't been streaming playing lately, but I will this week. But
Yeah.
I've been kind of just focused on my sleep schedule. Kind of tired, but that's that. Okay, so I will see you next week, right? Friday
Yeah. Of
or
course.
this week Friday,
Sunday.
Sunday.
Can we do on
Yeah,
Sunday?
yeah, yeah,
If you're free.
yeah. That works. That works. Well, I'll see you Sunday then.
What? Yeah. Sunday would be good.
Okay,
Yes.
so let me put you down. So, oh, it's Father's Day actually. So we'll do the same time, 7:30.
Uh. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
7:45.
Yep, yeah, that works.
Okay.
One sec. Yep. So next week, let's push for diamond, bro. Let's push for diamond. I think we've been here
I'm
for.
trying. I'm trying so
I know
hard.
you are. I know you are. And I'm not saying you're not. I'm just saying let's push ourselves too, right? And to do that is to put every. And I know, trust me, bro. Even me. You know, I was one game off of Mortal yesterday, and then I lost 4 games in a row. I was at 86 RR, Ascendant 3, and I lost 4 games in a row. You know what my RR is now? 14. And I lost 70 RR, right? So think about how tilting that is. Right? I was fucking tilted,
Yeah, I know.
right? So, but it's a lot. Like you gotta really push yourself by using everything, staying focused, good mentality. And I wasn't even tilting until I lost that last game. Like my rank up game, when I lost, I started losing it. But prior to that, I was in tilting all week. Like I was playing really solid, playing with my team, communicating, leading them. And then that one game, I just tilted so hard because I wanted to hit Immortal, and I didn't because we lost.
Oh yeah.
And then I just tilted 4 games in a row, and I just went crazy. I just start giving up every game after that because my mental was shocked. But I understand it's hard, but just you gotta kind of push yourself and then take a small break too. Those times where you're on a lose streak, just get off a little bit and then come back a couple hours later or the next day, stuff like that. But try to push yourself because I believe you are I believe a good player, but um, with climbing, that's the thing with climbing that I want to talk about real quick is there's a lot
Yeah.
involved. Gotta manage them. Gotta plan. Gotta identify. You gotta babysit. You gotta kill people. You gotta drop 25, and you gotta be aggressive. Like there's a lot. You gotta IGL plot. Like it's a lot, but that's what is needed for you to climb, and that's why I push you to kind of develop these things so that way you can climb, right? So that's
Yeah.
what I'd like to say. That's that. All right, good session. I'll see you Sunday. Get to Diamond 1.
Thank you.
That's your goal. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Minimum Plat 3. Minimum. Okay? But you're already
Okay.
almost already there. Okay, good job today, Luki. I'll send you the VOD
Thank you.
and I sent you the
Yeah.
notes already as soon as possible. Okay? I'll see you
Okay.
next week, bro.
Thank
Good luck.
you. See
Focus
you.
on these notes.
Bye.
Bye. Peace.
Thank
Good
you.
luck on your games.
Thank you.
Identification protocol.